Everybody gangsta, but we never see you flexing on your true enemies. Hey, I forgive myself for what I've learned to do to you. No more depending on a ghost to do what I need to do. Never will I beg for justice from the likes of you.
What's up, y'all? It's been a good minute. Been thinking about some things. Thinking about a lot. I try to stay as true to myself as possible around here because truth matters. It does. And it seems as if we are in an age where being fake is the new real. But we don't have to go along with that. We don't. We do not. It's not something that we have to go along with. Not at all. I choose real. I choose truth. All day, every day. Whether I have an audience or whether it's just me, again, I don't care. 1,000 people, okay, that's wonderful. Thank you for paying attention to me, 1,000 people. Thank you. We got a bunch of governmental foolery going on as always. We got foolery in our so-called living areas, neighborhoods, whatever you want to call them. We're being attacked on all fronts and sides. And our people need leadership as to know what to do. Me being a real individual, I'm not going to tell you stuff is going to be all right, because, you know, it's not. Stuff is never going to be the same. Everything will be different. We are under the threat of the hand of medical terrorism, which is this fake vaccine. They've been planning it for years, seeing which kind of way they're going to impose their foolery upon us, if they can. This is some heavy stuff, man. This is some heavy stuff. This is nothing to wink at. This is nothing to sit and wonder whether you're going to actually, take it serious or not. It's right here at your front door. And your back door, if you will. Some of us, it has covered our windows. So we got no escape. I want to cover a couple of things. We got to talk about this industry. The so-called entertainment industry. Okay? I'm beginning to believe that all of these people are working together. The law enforcement, the military, all of it's in concert. All of these rappers turning up dead, being shot on video, being murdered on cameras and in front of corner stores and in the middle of the street and cameras catching it. All at the same time, during the same couple of, weeks. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this stuff at all, man. All of this stuff is orchestrated. All of it. Every bit. Are people being sacrificed for petty gains? You throw your whole brother or sister in the trash, they get recycled, all because you won $1 million. You want to get you $1 million, a horrible recording deal, so you can sing about harming your brother and your sister. Sounds about right. Whether it was our own people who did it or whether it was the cops, it does not even matter, because these younger black people, man, there's no code with them. They respect nothing at all. There's no respect in any sense of the word. There is none. And to expect them to learn what it is impossible. At this point, the trash of the younger generation, they can take themselves out. Like, we have to look at it just like that, and just hope you don't get caught up in the crossfire. I literally hope they take themselves out. I literally do. They can't be taught, can't teach them anything. People say, oh, you can't fault the younger generation because all our generations had the same thing. Okay. So we just going to give pass to niggatry and stay going in a holding pattern of non-progressive ways? We're just going to give that a pass. Okay. So because we had Patra and what's her name? Little Kim and Foxy Brown and whoever else there were that had the disgusting lyrics back in the day. Okay. Just because we had them, that excuses a downward spiral of female rappers becoming just more and more disgusting. Like, how low can you go? How low can you go? Truthfully speaking, how low can you go? Like, what? Next 5 years, damn, people not even gonna have clothes on. You're just gonna come out and suck off on in front of you on the song, like literally. Like, what else is there? Little rap dude. What else is he gonna do? Nothing else for him to do. They done smoked all the drugs. They done sold all the drugs. They done robbed all the people. They done murdered everybody. Now it's just time to just, kill yourself on camera, fool. What's left? Truthfully speaking, what's left? Like, these rappers is 100% out of control, and it is these fake Jews' fault. They did this crap. You know what I'm saying? Put us out here against each other. Doing all types of kinds of just niggatry and foolery. And we let it happen. We just sit around and let it be. Okay. So, we offer up our kids as sacrifices to the money god, Moloch, the fake Jew. And we let our daughters, do whatever the hell they want and ruin their reputation and ruin their value. And we sit around and do nothing. Okay, boom. That's what it is. Mass murder of rappers. It had to have been what, at least 7? 3 well known, and a bunch of underground ones. All for what? For what? So the next 20 mumble rappers can come up and do the same thing. It reminds me of this video where Snoop and another rapper were telling the gangsters to call a truce and stop the senseless murdering of each other. They had bunches of gang members standing in a cemetery in front of a grave, and there was lines on both sides of the grave. They would point their guns at each other and say nigga stuff, and then shoot each other and fall in the grave. And then the next ones would step up. They say nigga stuff, point the gun at each other, shoot, and then fall in the grave. And it went on for hundreds and hundreds of people. And then, I guess one of them got some sense. It was like, we don't gotta do this crap. Like, what the hell are we shooting each other for? Like, literally. The hell are you shooting yourself for? What are you shooting each other for? Like, for real. Think of the insanity of this. How long have we been at this nonsense? How long? Since the late 70s, we've been at this nonsense that the feds put upon us, the CIA put upon us. Nowhere else in the country do crates and barrels of guns and ammunition get just dropped off in random black neighborhoods. That happens nowhere else. Only in our neighborhoods where we live. You're not dropping it off in the suburbs to the white kids who got all the guns, and they will murder everything everywhere. You know it. But no guns get dropped off over at little Timmy's house. But little Rashawn, who does not even know Iowa exists, he gets a crate of guns. Never left his county before. He don't know the whole planet exists. What do you think he gonna do with them guns? He gonna do dumb nigga stuff. The life we live here is horrible. It literally is. This is nonsense. We really need to get a hold of those of our younger generation that will listen and heed the warnings of the elders, okay? we need to get a hold of them and, try to wrangle them in and let those others, let them self-destruct while we shield those that are able to use their brains and heal themselves, This whole vaccine thing being forced upon us, we all know it's poison. It is. Straight up. We know it. Anytime you go to Supreme Courts and you file for motions to have yourself be absolved of all guilt in case, what you're doing goes wrong, that should be a red flag right there. Anyone who is doing right would say, okay, let me get insurance so I can, pay the individuals that I indirectly harm or directly harm with my creation that I'm trying to use to better the lives of, citizens. They will have insurance for that. Oh, your relative is not the same because of our potion or whatever it is we made. Okay, well, boom, here's you $2 million. Live the rest of what can be a good life. There you go. But no, they don't want that. They want to keep all the trillions of dollars that you're going to make from this poison they're trying to force on black people, and then, be absolved of all guilt, knowing very well they're guilty. Straight out to the gate. Not even out the gate, still in the laboratory, you know you're guilty. Because you know what you're making. They know what they're making. Okay? For Joe shiny forehead friggin' Biden to sit his Q-tip head self on TV and talk the smack that he has talked to black people with a straight face, that, that in itself is disgusting and is a sign of just the utter disrespect of this fool. Like, let alone all the videos of him calling black people niggas in Congress. But he's literally sitting there in Congress, calling us niggas. Like, we don't need the niggers around. We don't need the niggers. We don't need niggers in here. We got too many niggers. But these silly black people just went out there, hypnotized by the magical media. You so hooked on Trump being a mediocre racist. Like, he's not even a good racist. Like, give me one from the backwoods South. They got the rebel flag matching sequence outfit. They got the damn rebel flag belt with the rebel flag hat and matching, matching boots to go along with it. Give me that dude. Don't give me Trump as no racist representative. Crap out of here, man. If Trump was to be the mascot of all races, he would suck. Y'all fell for it. You fell for it. You damn fell for it. You ran out there and voted friggin' for damn Joe Bubblehead friggin' Biden and Kamami Harris with her I'm only on black on Thursday self. Crap out of here, man. You fell for it. Trump was protecting all of us from the foolery. Biden says, oh, we need to get those niggers and African Americans shot up with that poison vaccine. We need to get that to those niggers, African Americans. Yeah, we need to do that. Trump said, no, we need to get the vaccine to everybody at once. Not just freaking black people, everybody. Whoever first, come first. If black people go last, boom, they go last. It's not mandatory for them. Just everybody gets it. But not Biden. Okay? They want to make us the guinea pig. And he thinking he going to do it by force. Okay. All while trying to, pass foolery, notions of foolery of snatching our guns or whatever the hell. Yeah, it's not going to happen, bro. Cause just like the vaccine, they're going to try to do it to black people first. You're going to try to come for our guns first. Not going to work. I don't know where you all get this notion from, but we not afraid of you. Ain't more. There's no fear. You all just lack, decent courage. You always gotta jump people. You come 85 people strong to an elderly lady's house at 3:55 in the morning. Yelling and screaming, throwing freaking hand grenades, bombs, shooting random damn rounds all up and through the ceiling and the floor. Dog all up and through the refrigerator, chewing on every damn thing. And grandma. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Freaking retards. Police is like giving Caucasian, college students infinite power to do whatever the hell they want. That's exactly what the hell they act like. A bunch of retarded Caucasian college students. We know how we've been to college before. We've seen them fools just, sure, you might be academically gifted, but then we have seen how most of that is not even true. You're not academically gifted, you gifted with money to pay freaking your professors off, but I digress. Anyway, those who would be academically gifted, they all right in school, but sprinkle some authority on them, and they all of a sudden become, super cracker. Done with super cracker, man. Done with these cops. Done with all of them. First it was, we're gonna use the military to pass that vaccine out. Then they listened to the undercurrent on the media, and it was like, there's too much pushback. Yeah, let's try another way. Cause truthfully speaking, if you literally think you're gonna send military individuals house to house, it's not gonna be some kind of pushback. No, it's gonna end up y'all gonna use the military on people, and they're gonna be firing shots. Yeah, it's gonna be a war. They know that. But this is partially what they want, but they don't want to just come all out and say it, because at the end of the day, the whole agenda is about population control. Never forget that. They'll lie. They say, oh, population control is a myth. Population control is a conspiracy theory. Yeah, it's a conspiracy, and it's not so much a theory. Y'all you spelled it out. Ugly face Bill Gates just pointed it out many times and just spelled it out. Straight and simple. We're going to reduce the populations by millions with our vaccine. Like, are you insane? I think so. You got these video clips of him saying it clearly, but then you deny the video clip. Okay, so I guess we live in a freaking Twilight Zone. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is America. Like, literally. This is this country. This is the country we live in. Where you can say stuff like this because you're a Caucasian male and you can get away with it. You can have 10,000 reels of information recorded on devices everywhere and still be spoken of as being not guilty. Hell out of here. It make any sane person go insane, which is most of our problems. That that black and brown coalition, we need to stop talking about that. Ain't no more brown. I'm brown. I don't know what them other people are. I'm black and brown. Damn it. That's the coalition. Me and myself is black and brown. Me is black. Myself is brown. So when we say black and brown, we talking about me, myself. There you go. That solves that. So when you trying to use brown as these Mexicans, nah, not gonna work. They not the friend. They want to be just like the white man. We can't have no coalition with people who want to be like the white man because they become the new oppressor and buffer class. Forget that. Nope. So let the Mexicans hold their own burritos and salsa dip, okay? While we dodge this vaccine and whatever the hell we dodging on our own. No helping anybody else but us, okay? Forget that. These FEMA camps and all this nonsense, turning Walmart. Watch your Walmarts. Watch them. How they cleaning up these floors and they're turning all the floors into, straight concrete floors and buffering the floor. Remember how they used to have those brown tiles in there and the white tiles in there? And they cut all that stuff up and they put just concrete floor. Why you think that is? They getting ready for something. They're getting ready for something. They're going to turn all these stores, most of these stores, into prison camps, basically. AKA FEMA camp. Crap out of here. It's a prison camp where rape, murder, and molestation will ensue. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me that in a prison camp where people are being held illegally in the so-called United States of America, that there will not be utter destruction and chaos and disgusting, debaucherous behavior by officials against those who are being held, without a cause, even with a cause. This is what they do to us, and they only do it to us. If you let yourself go and be taken into a FEMA camp, you need to be there. It's on you. My thoughts are of, nature of despair, because on the one hand, we want to live and have some peace, but in order to live and have peace, you got to have warfare to fight to get that. And we all know that, in many senses, we're outgunned. Doesn't mean we can't win, but in many senses, we're outgunned, It's not the soldiers that are against us, It's the other nations that are confederate against us, like it says in the book, in our Bible, The enemies of Israel will be confederate against them. I mean, they will have plans and plots and all types of intricate, tricks and weaponry against us. And they all move together. If you notice how when the abuses of black people began, it was Asians doing us wrong, it was Mexicans doing us wrong, We were being done wrong on all sides. Now look at it. Same thing. Mass murder of black people. Black people being hung in trees en masse. Black women being kidnapped to the tune of hundreds of thousands, being just missing, like they just got sucked up in a UFO somewhere. Nobody know where they are. Impossible. We have a society full up with cameras and whatever the hell. Every time you walk past somewhere, there's cameras all up and through your face. I mean, hell, you could get recognized by mistake by some random individual doing a live video You just walking by. Still can't find 100,000 missing black women? Really? All right. All right. I buy it if you do. I'll go half with it. If you let yourself get snatched up, you deserve it. Fear is not an option anymore. It's really not. If you think fearing your enemy at this point, when they have pretty much drawn out all stops against you, what do you think is going to happen to you? There's no, they have proven to you there is no such thing as the idea of justice that they have put in your head. They made you lie. They lied to you and said, okay, when you come to our system, we will give you justice. Justice meaning what? Justice meaning, according to the law. Okay, what law? Natural law or I'm Mayo and I say so law? That's the only law we know. Because they don't even follow their own laws. When you driving on the street and you see cops, sign says 35, cops going 60. Okay? Some cops will get smart and be like, oh, how am I supposed to know you're speeding if I'm not speeding? By you going the speed limit, and if I pass you, then damn it, I'm speeding? Oh, yeah, have a nice day, sir. Yeah, exactly. Have a nice freaking day. Donuts on your desk. Crap out of here. All of this stuff is being, made on the low for black people. They're provoking us to rise up so they can use the military to throw us all in FEMA camps, okay? That's what this is. But guess what? We still gonna have to do it anyway. Okay? We still gonna have to rise the hell up and get what is belonging to us. Will we be destroyed? Probably. Should we care? Nah. Because we being destroyed right now anyway. Like, we all gonna die one day. Do I want to? No. But guess what? I'd rather take my chances on getting some liberation from myself than to leave it in the hands of somebody who has already proven that they have nothing good in store for me. Okay? That's what you never do. Never leave your fate in the hands of your enemy. Never do that. When you got these cops out here, out here murdering people under the guise of, having judicial authority. It used to be you innocent until proven guilty, and they just take you in to assess that. Now it's, oh, I'm judge and jury on the spot. Straight like that. What do you do with that? How do you combat that? You driving, minding your own business, or traveling, minding your own business, okay? All suddenly, a Mayo militia member stops you. And he says, oh, well, I stopped you because, somebody made a call and said you was waving a gun out your car window. We need to see your hands. What do you do? What do you do? They say, oh, we stopped you because you got a tail light out. Your car brand new. You just drove it off the lot last week. There no tail lights out. What do you do? Because they come into your car 2, 5, and 8 at a time. You're already outnumbered. So what do you do? We've seen in the video where the white man gets stopped by the cop and they bring the dog to the car and he's like, okay, if you put that dog on me, I'm gonna shoot your dog and you too. Proceeds to, tell him what he's not gonna do. And then proceeds to reach for the gun numerous times. They had their guns in their hand. Not one time did they pull the trigger. Not once. They didn't even squeeze. Didn't even hold the gun hard. It was kind of caressing the gun. Kind of loving on the gun a little bit. Kind of giving it, a little massage. You know what I'm saying? But they never shot that dude. And he told him he was going to shoot them if they did anything, funny style. And the dog. And you know how them Caucasians feel about their dog. Oh, you don't disrespect freaking Fido. Oh, hell no. Fido gets a seat at the table. Okay? Caucasian said, I'm going to shoot you if you threaten me with that dog. And guess what he do? He reaches for the gun and says, I'm going to grab it. And he grabs it and then puts it back down. And he grabs it again. He puts it back down. And you know what the cops do? They beg and talk to this dude. They're like, please, bro. Please, bro. I don't want to do it to you, bro. Come on, bro. We're brothers, bro. We don't want to do it to you, man. This is them. With each other. But let me, or you, be stopped for that same non-existing broke tail light, or, you fitting the description, quotation fingers. Let us be stopped for those random reasons. Oh, let me see your license and registration. Can I reach for it? Sure, go ahead. Gun. Pop, 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 pop. You're dead. You're a new hashtag. Everybody's angry for exactly a week and a half for you. And you get a couple of teddy bears and a nice t-shirt with your face on it. And maybe a mention on Facebook Live from some random individual who never knew you. That's all you get. Nobody gets revenge for you. Nobody offs them cops for you. You get nothing but a grave for what used to be your buddy. Okay? You know what the cops get? The Mayo terrorists get probably $1 million in their bank. They get PTSD pay because they had to kill somebody in the line of duty. Kill yourself, cop. You want to get paid for PTSD? Kill yourself first. Let's see how that goes. Want to whine and cry about your job being horrible, yet you chose it. I chose to be in the Marines. I didn't whine and cry about being in the Marines. It was alright, except for the sucky leadership. I know what I got myself into. Does it justify being abused? No. But you join the Marines to go do some warfare stuff, to blow stuff up and kill for what you thought was a good reason. That's why you joined the Marines. You became a cop to murder black people and get away with it. That's all. Because we all know that cops protect no one. It's not their job to protect people. It's not. Their job is to protect property and enforce laws. That's their job. They don't protect anyone. We can protect ourselves. We do not need the cop. We do not need the Fed. We do not need the CIA. We do not need them. They're all terrorists. And they take your tax money and they go by and create messed up tools so that they're more effective in the murder of you and the terrorism of you. You know? That's what they do. You got the Order of the Nine Angles. These police, you know, murder groups, murder gangs. You know, these people in here, they do what they do. Throw their little hand signs, put the little stuff up so everybody can see it. Then they figure out what time they're going to sacrifice people, a.k.a. black people. From London all the way to the United States, this is what they do. There are no cops that are just protecting and saving, because that does not exist in their job description. It is wrong, it is a lie, it has always been a lie. We know now that policing started as slave patrols. And we know that white people commissioned to find slaves were never just. They were always brutal, they were always dishonest, they were always weaselly and disgusting. Cops. I feared for my life. Okay. You should have feared for your freaking life when you were signing the damn application and taking the BLET. That's when you should have feared for your life. When you put on that bulletproof vest every day, is that, at some point, do you not fear for your freaking life? Like, what the hell am I doing? I'm putting on a bulletproof vest. For what? Somebody's gonna shoot at me? Oh, crap. Let me not go to work today. Matter of fact, let me quit. That's the proper response to somebody who's fearing for their life every day. I feared for my life. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fear for mine. And some of us will get happy, and we'll fear for our life while we're driving to your house. It's gonna happen. One day you all are gonna be sitting in your house eating ice cream on your couch, and somebody's gonna kick your freaking door in and shoot you in the face. And your baby. And your ugly damn wife. How's that gonna feel? I wonder. Or you're gonna be in your house with your lady one night, and y'all just gonna be loving and having a wonderful time. She got her favorite outfit on for you, whatever the hell, and y'all just chilling. And we just bust open the door, and we just start shooting your lady 1,000,000 times till there's nothing but flesh on the ground and just smoking pile of just bones. And we're gonna watch it cry. Just see what happens. How does that feel? How would that feel? Or snatch your kid out the house and be like, oh yeah, or we see your kid walking to the gas station. We like, hey kid, we see you fit the description. We get our little zip ties and we tie him up and throw him up in the tree real quick, and then wait 3 hours later and say, oh, we found him. It was a suicide. How would that feel if we did that to your kid? You little mass shooters. How? How would that feel? I don't think you'd like that. See, Caucasians out here, the Mayo militia, the Mayo, the Mayo society, they love to propose and suppose that they are some type of superior over us, in some kind of weird, crazy Twilight Zone-y way. The sun hates you. You can't go outside for long in the sun. Your genes are horrible. You mix with all types and kinds of different animal DNA. Monkey being the most popular. And it seems like you got no soul. Like, the hell is the point of you? how are you more valuable than me? Parts of me sell on the black market for hundreds of dollars. And you buy them for your own body. Like, you need me for your own existence. How are you better than me? Crap out of here. Miss me with you. Miss me with you. It's time we claim our greatness. It is time we step up and lose this fear. Shake it. The only thing we should fear is the Most High and being judged. Having not been correct and not being enough when we should have been. That's the only thing we should fear. Not these dirtbags in uniforms. Not these monkeys in sophisticated tools and toys. They call us funny. They call us freaking monkeys. But they got all the monkey DNA. No, forget that. I'm not fearing a monkey in an airplane. Crap out of here. I'm not fearing a monkey in a tank. I'm not fearing a monkey with a freaking badge and a little, 45 ACP gun. Forget that. I can have a 45 ACP too. Matter of fact, I can have a 50 cal, damn it. Let's see who can shoot who first. Let's play that game. How about we do it? Dirtbags would be like, oh, you threatening the cops? I wouldn't say that. I'm just responding. See, it's different when you're responding to somebody after they have harmed you numerous times. Everything you do after that point is justified. There's no need to threat. I can just do what I need to do, and it's going to be justified. Not by your law, but by the law of naturality. Caucasians officialize themselves and expect us to respect their self-proclaimed officialness. Or, yeah, I just made up a word. Like I said in my live on Instagram, they create these offices of being official, and we give these Caucasian individuals rights to go murder, death, kill, black people in whatever nations they be. We give them permission. Okay. That permission lies only with you. We do not recognize any such permissions. That means when we see you, it's on site. Also give yourself permission to be utterly destroyed. Never to be seen again. Take that permission. Write that on some fancy freaking paper with your ugly damn language. Write that down. Since y'all want to make official documents and give each other, laws to come and harm black people. Okay, boom. Make your law. Go on and make it. We're going to see how long that stands. We know you only enforce laws against black people. You never enforce them for yourself, so we already know what it is. It's oppression tools. We can choose to not be oppressed. The ultimate, freedom is death. So we can do the ultimate damage to you on our way out, since we're dying anyway. The second you born, you're dying. Like Polite said. The second we are born, we are dying. We're only fooled by the so-called life we live, because in this death that we live in, we get taller. Like, you know what I said? Every second you live, you're dying. But you only grow, you grow as a result of, being so-called alive in your death experience. If you get what I mean. All we got is time. And the time that we have been allotted here has been spent in terror, being terrorized, running around with our hair on fire, from these monkeys with tools. I'm sick of running around with my hair on fire. I don't got much hair left to be on fire in the first place. Damn sure not gonna set it on fire for them. I want my time in this life to mean something. I want you out there to realize that your life does matter. It matters so much that you got to do something about that. If you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, am I done taking the abuses of the Mayo militia, the Mayo brigade, and the Mayo society, and that does not motivate you to do something about it, then you're not done yet. You should be preparing yourself. You should be gathering your tools. You should be getting in shape. You should be gathering food and seeds and whatever else you can use as the weapons of your warfare. I don't care if people say, oh, you can't be telling people what you're doing. This is their platform. The phone is their platform. Do you not know that all these phone lines and phone conversations and all this stuff we use dealing with phones is monitored by freaking algorithms, and the algorithms know exactly what you're saying? Like, think about it. When you type in on your phone, hello, Shonda, how are you doing? Shonda says, fine. And then your phone gives you a list of things you can say back to Shonda. Your phone is reading your conversation, and it's conversing with you for you. Do you not realize that? They see you. They know what you're talking about. Only way they not gonna know what you're talking about is if you got a new language or something, they ain't figured it out yet. Or you just go to the person's house and shut all your phones off and just talk in person. Or just write a letter. Go back analog. Write freaking a letter. Send it in the mail. Want to be safe? Write it in that new language you got and then send it through the mail. Super secure. It doesn't matter what we say online or whatever the hell. Okay, yeah, be safe when you're talking about threats to people and whatever the hell. But they already know what you do it. People goofy. They'll say a bunch of nonsense on phone, thinking, you really secure, but then get on freaking Instagram and Facebook and whatever the hell and act like they're being careful. Crap out of here, bro. They already know what the hell's wrong with you. They knew the reason why you was late to your job that morning. They know. They know you lied to your boss because you told your girlfriend about it after your work shift was over. They know that because you told them on the phone. Read that Edward Snowden book. I think, was it? I'm not gonna say, but it's the last Edward Snowden book, where he talks about how the NSA is doing all the snooping and they can hack your phone, and you thinking you really doing a live video, by yourself in the bathroom, ladies, but they seeing all your junk, recording it too, for the playback later. Yeah, none of this stuff is private. It's not. So, it is what it is. We got the Mayo militia, okay? That's regular, Mayo people. They not officers. They're not governors. They're not the president. They're just regulars. They being deputized, to act as police to murder us wherever we stand. And then use stupid, excuses as for why. Like the little boy, the second little boy that was in his car, playing his little music. And Mayo, man, just walks up and blows him away and says, oh, he was playing music too loud. I don't know if any of you are sick of psychopath logic yet, but I am done. I am over the top done with Mayo logic. Like, I was telling somebody today that the older you get, the less patient you get with people's bullcrap. Like, I seriously cannot deal. When I was 22, I could deal with people. People could bullcrap all day. I could just, what? I could tone you out and make a song in my head and just bebop all day. I don't give a damn what the hell you doing. Now, ain't that many songs in my head. It's a bunch of Faiya in there. It's a bunch of, some couple of monsters rolling around, they trying to wake up, and maybe a lollipop or two. But other than that, there ain't much in my head. Patience, not one of them things that's in there. And I damn sure got zero when it comes to the Caucasian. The Mayo person. I got none, man. You gonna come do damage to my kid, destroy my kid, and tell me some goofy damn reason like that. If I would have a chainsaw at that moment, I'd slice right down the middle. Just right down the middle. On the spot, on the scene. Cops come, damn it, you better shoot freaking fast. I'm done. I'm done, man. Collect up all these punk ass reasons. Oh, do a collage of all the dumb reasons Caucasians have said were their reasons for murdering black people. He had, I went to the wrong apartment. Lie. Music was too loud. Lie. Have you heard grunge rock? Have you heard that satanic rock and roll? That stuff is horrible. I'd shoot all of them people for that. Yes, some rap does get on my nerves. It does, but it's not, murder worthy. What other reasons? Let's see. What reasons has somebody else said before? What? No, fear for my life. No, you already said that. I felt threatened. Okay, you felt threatened by somebody. Yeah, the little boy came to the door and asked for directions of where he was going, and dude brought a shotgun to the door and shot at the little kid and barely missed him. Little kid was like, 8? Mayo man said, I thought he was breaking in my house. Really? Standing in your front door asking for directions? Oh, he was breaking in? Okay. Terrorists. Cheats. Liars. Thieves. Monsters. These are the people we fear. We hesitating to off these fools. But they got crosshairs on us every day. And they take one out every other day. Are you done yet? I don't think y'all. Speaking of chainsaws, there's a lady YouTuber on I will put her. No, I'm not gonna put her name in. I'll just put it in the clip. She's a fellow YouTuber, and she's pretty popular. She deals with Arch Cathy over there in Gambia. She deals with that lady. This lady, I came across her on Facebook because she has her own guns and apparel for guns and gun holsters and lady stuff that she makes for firearms, and that's her business. So in her apartment, she's out there minding her business, and some crazy Mayo guy comes out with a chainsaw talking about, oh, get out of my building. This is my property. And he revs his chainsaw at her and comes down the stairs like he gonna do something, and she shoots him in the chest. Like, kerplow. Like, have you not seen me on YouTube? I practice, buddy. Like, what the hell are you doing? She just shoots the fool. He crazy, so he don't know he been shot. That's typical Mayo for you. Just always insane. Cops get there. She gets no charges. Mayo man gets all the charges. And she tells the news broadcast, if Mayo man had tried it, I would have done it all over again. I would have killed you next time. Okay, boo. She was like, you chose the wrong one. Or the right one. That's how we all need to be. Mayo man come at you with a chainsaw, headshot. Don't even make it pretty. Use the ugliest shotgun shell you can find. Rip that head straight the hell off. Don't let nothing be findable or able to be found. Let it be pieces of his mind all over the place. We can all know what he was thinking. Let's see. Forget these fools, man. Forget them. Okay? No more. It's time for us to finally lose this fear, man. Lose it. That same nigga murdering, gangster bravery we got when it's our brothers and sisters we murdering. Okay? Let's switch places with that. Apply that to the individuals who's hanging you in a tree with a cop uniform on. Apply that to the people who is charging you with bogus crimes, assigning you 500 life freaking sentences. Meanwhile, little Timmy mass murders a whole school of freaking toddlers and gets burgers and fries for freaking lunch. Okay? Use that power for those individuals. Okay? It's time for us to stop fearing, the anger of the Mayo militias and the Mayo people and the Mayo society. It's time for us to stop fearing, jail. Okay? It's time for us to stop fearing loss of finances because, they always want to take our money and our job when we tell the truth about the stuff that they do to us. That's evil as hell. But the murderers of them get rewarded with millions upon millions of dollars. Exactly. Okay. Duly noted. More reason for us not to give a damn. Okay? Lastly, we need to always be armed with something. Okay? Technology right now is booming. Like, there's so many endless possibilities to what you can make for yourself out here. There's so many millions and thousands and hundreds of videos on YouTube and on some private sites that you can use and snatch off of YouTube to create whatever you want. You can go on GitHub and snatch down all the code that you want to throw in your chips and load up all kind of stuff and edit your little digital creations or what. Okay, There's all types of possibilities. There's no reasons why you should only have guns. Bullets run out. You need to know how to manipulate chemicals and other stuff for your protection. You need to learn how to manipulate electronics for your protection. Forget them. You afraid? Okay, you're not made for this then. You're not made for your own protection. That's what you afraid of. What the hell is wrong with us? Like, our ancestors would be freaking disgusted. They would be damn disappointed. Like, who are these people? They look like us, but the hell wrong with them? To all those who want to save ammunition and practice, get one of these, or 2, or 10. They are $100, depending on where you go. This is a SIG. Okay, 6 Sauer P320 177 caliber pellet gun. Okay, it's just like the real thing, except no gunpowder. Okay, you can use this for your practicing in the house if you have the proper setup. Okay, you got your copper pellets right here. You got your magazine, you got your air tanks right here. Okay. Bear with me. See? So unsafe. Put it on fire. Magazine. Okay. Pellets. Okay. Copper ones because, trying to get away from lead, but copper is more expensive than lead. But I also do not want to touch lead because lead, seeps into your skin and you get dumb. I can't afford to be dumb. So, I'm going to use up the little lead ones that I have and switch over to copper instead. Okay? Put this in. Ready to go. It's like a real thing. Alright? Put it back on safe. Not the easiest thing to do with one hand. You can aim similar to the real thing. So if somebody was wanting to know, what can you practice with? You can practice with these, okay? It's heavy, it's like the real thing. Has a real feel to it. Has a real recoil. And you can do similar things like the real gun, okay? So you can come and not have to waste your ammunition. You can use little air tanks. You can buy air canisters from you can buy little air canisters from Walmart or your little 100 stores for about $15. Not bad at all. Especially when you have guns like mine, 300 Blackout. It's not a common round. It's basically a specialty round that got popular. And if you have that, then, you know, you kind of do not want to waste that dry firing. Not dry firing, but, you know, just firing at some dumb targets. You can do the same thing with pellets. Okay? You just adjust yourself for the recoil. That's all. If you are a professional shooter, you know the difference. You know what you need to do in order to, you know, compensate between the two. The airsoft guns, there's makers of airsoft guns that make exact replicas of real guns. So you can just look up your gun and see if there's an airsoft version of it that has the gas, that uses gas instead of, the electric ones. Don't get the electric. When you use the gas, it's more realistic. So, hope I said something to you all. Just gonna, cause you to think a little bit. Are we done yet? They hung another little boy in Georgia. So damn disrespectful are these people. Like, how do you Georgia people feel that they keep doing this while you right there? Just get them already. Just do it. They murder us all day. They cheat and lie and steal from us all day. Everything that we do from now on, dealing with them, is self-defense. It's premeditated. No, it's not. Y'all murdering us all day. I have to live in terror all day. If I act, it's because I feared for my life. How about that? Quotation fingers. How about it? We're gonna use it too. I'd be damned if somebody murdered my kid and I don't turn the damn city over in warfare. Not me. You offer me $1 million if you want to. I'll take that $1 million and kill you with it. Straight like that. Bet you not ever try it. I'll be damned. Nah, you'll be damned. Either way. Love you all. I miss being on, video, talking to you. We got a lot to do. We have a lot to accomplish in a short time. Time is short. We need to get our stuff together. Okay? We are not dumb. We are not weak. We are not less than. And we are damn sure not anybody to be lorded over with false claims of superiority. Okay? They need us for everything. Literally everything. So you think on that. Are you done yet?
Everybody gangster, but we never see you flexing on your true enemies. Hey, I forgive myself for what I plan to do to you. No more depending on a ghost.